Reflecting on the one-year journey of the NDC-led administration, which secured victory in the June 2022 general election last year, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell pointed out the fulfillment of several promises made on the campaign trail. This includes the payment of the retroactive pensions and gratuity, along with the repayment of $1.2 million to 1,721 teachers and other public servants, money which was docked from their salaries. Prime Minister Mitchell stated that by September of this year, the recently implemented bi-monthly payment for all government workers and pensioners will extend to all statutory bodies and government or state-owned entities. He also gave an update on the regularization of workers and pension reform, two issues which are still high on the government's agenda.
The matters of the regularization of workers and pension reform are still high on the government's agenda. I'm happy to report that the draft regularization framework is now at an advanced stage, with rollout expected in the latter half of this year and the start of 2024. And the Pension Reform Committee is actively working on a new public service pension plan, which should be completed by January of 2024. Nationwide consultations on the minimum wage, with a view to amending the minimum wage order, are still underway, and I call on the unions to display more leadership in these discussions.
With the recertification of the SEED program under the Ministry of Social Development, the government was able to add 500 new beneficiaries to the SEED program in April and expanded the program to include Carriacou and Petit-Martinique for the first time. The low-income houses donated to the people of Grenada by the government of the People's Republic of China have been retrofitted and upgraded and are expected to be handed over next month.
Affordable housing units, which were graciously donated to the people of Grenada by the government and people of the Republic of China, have been retrofitted and upgraded by our team to include cabinetry for kitchens and closets, which will further improve the living comfort of beneficiaries. We expect to hand over 647 units starting in July of 2023.
In his national address, the NDC leader also revealed that the plans for Grenada's modern state-of-the-art teaching hospital are proceeding, and they are now in the advanced stage of the negotiations to acquire 90 acres of land for a new hospital in the Calavini area. Negotiations are expected to be completed in the coming weeks. He also highlighted areas his government will be focusing on in the future, including moving to renewable energy.
Bold decisions which would affect our trajectory for the next 25 years. Do we continue to invest in fossil fuels? Or do we make the decision now to commit to renewable energy and invest instead in wind and solar farms? Carriacou and Petit-Martinique provide an ideal location to test the feasibility of this avenue. Do we continue to educate our nation's youth in the way we have been educated for centuries, static, in a standard classroom? Or do we invest in technology now that helps our students to be at the forefront of advancement in artificial intelligence? These are the nature of the questions and the decisions that we intend to address soon.
In his closing remarks, the Prime Minister said, based on what was achieved in 1 year, he is convinced, and I quote, that as a people we can achieve any goal if we work together, unquote. Rena Thomas, GBN News.